Minnesota's in the Midwest?
Yep.
Wow.
Right at the top.
See, we're teaching you guys geography.
Hey everybody, it's your dude Black Hat here, coming at you with another great feature of the onX Off-Road app. Today we're going to talk about the cell phone layer. This is a feature inside the app that will show you all of the coverage areas for the three major cell phone providers. What you're going to do is you're going to go inside the app and you're going to simply go to your layers and you're going to turn on the cell phone layer for your respected carrier. This way, when you're planning your next trip, you can see exactly where the cell phone coverage is going to be and where it's not going to be. And if you make sure to pick a spot where you have cell phone coverage, you'll never miss a call and you'll be able to talk to your grandma on her birthday. As always, we encourage you guys to download the onX app as a great tool that we use over here at Terra Crew. And if you decide you want to subscribe to the app, make sure to use code TerraCrew20 for 20% off your subscription. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of the episode.
Hey, what's up guys? We are in the Midwest and we're meeting some more friends from the Midwest. You guys, this is Levi Burke. He is from a special place in Minnesota. And what's that place called?
Iron Range.
The Iron Range?
Yep.
How tough as does that sound, man? The Iron Range. And you know what, dude? It forged an awesome dude. And this is him right here. He's gonna tell you how this dude got into this truck. Pretty wild. Let's hear all about it, man. All right, Levi, so you're gonna have to tell everybody how you got into pre-runners. How did you even find out about pre-runners? Are you originally from the Midwest? Where did this all come from? Tell us something, buddy.
So I grew up in Utah. All my dad's military buddies had like 4x4s, Tacomas, whatever. So I was always kind of like around it, sort of, and I kind of grew up watching sort of the heyday of Baja, and Alan Pfluger and the Attila trophy truck was a big inspiration for me. I knew that I had to have a cat eye pre-runner trophy truck kind of someday, and now we're here.
So grew up in Utah. How long were you out there for?
I lived there about 7-8 years.
And it just the bug bit you.
It was just always kind of around, and it seemed cool. I mean, lifted trucks are cool, big just truck builds in general, but
yeah,
pre-runners are just a little bit different. It kind of combines that off-road truck with the desert. It just kind of clicked.
Yeah, and in Utah, there's not too many pre-runner dudes out there.
Nope.
If you're in Utah and you have a pre-runner, comment, man. Let us know you guys are out there. But to my understanding, it's mainly like a lot of Jeeps, four-wheel drive stuff.
A lot of off-road
side-by-sides,
yeah.
Moto, lots of Moto. Yep. Moto guys. So one of your dad's friends was into it, or your dad?
He was military. So
military.
He had
right.
like a lot of younger airmen that just were single and they lived on base and they needed something to do. So a lot of them spent their money on trucks. Foot straight blade plow in the front, and
plowing snow.
Plowing snow, and I needed a snow plow. Like, we live in one of the snowiest parts of the state, so we'll get feet of snow in days frequently. So,
oh my gosh, man. How cold you guys feeling over there?
-56, I think, is our record base temperature. So we'll frequently see -30, -20 before the wind chill. So that gets even worse with the wind.
No! Oh, hell no!
Wow. Yeah. So you guys know cold on an entirely new
Lots of jackets, lots of heaters.
Lots of layers.
Lots of layers.
Dang, man. I have so many questions about the cold, but I won't go there. But that's wild, man. That's insane. Is that like the time to build, kind of like the guys out here in the Midwest? I mean, like in Michigan, I mean?
It's like your guys' summertime. Like, you guys build during the summer because it's hot. We build during the winter because it's cold.
Okay.
So yeah, I just I got it as a plow truck, and I plowed with it a couple times, and when I got it, it only had 38,000 miles on it. It was in immaculate condition, and I'm like, I can't justify ruining this truck with such low miles to plow snow, because the rust just gets to everything. It destroys everything.
Wow.
So took the plow on it, put the plow on another crappy 3/4 ton truck, and lifted it right away. Got the same wheels that it has now. KMC beadlocks, and built like kind of a pre-runner bumper for it, like a first round draft. Got the fiberglass for it a couple days later, and then I had a deer run into the side of it.
No.
About 2 months before my wedding.
Which, to my understanding, folks, that's pretty common. Deers, right? Like, at least here in Michigan, is it common with you?
Super common in Minnesota.
Okay.
All the time. Trucks, cars, motorcycles, you name it. They all get hit.
Can I just say that, like, if we're somewhere and we see a deer, we're like, oh, cool, look,
Pretty
cute,
deer.
a deer, nature. And over here, you guys are like, damn rat.
No, we've got spotters. Like, if you're riding passenger, it's your job to watch for deer and to say, like, deer left, deer right.
It's
like a
that serious.
Real thing. Yep. So
Do you concur, bro?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
I've hit 2 of them myself.
He's hit 2 of them. I heard it's like pretty brutal to hit them because they're a few hundred pounds.
Yeah, either everything gets absolutely destroyed or it's just like a little dent.
Yeah.
Never in the middle.
Our buddy Josh DeGraff does body work, paint, all that stuff. And he was telling me that's super common out here.
Yeah.
And I've heard like at dusk and at dawn is when they're the craziest, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
But dusk and dawn is like hours here.
This one was dusk.
Right. Like it's like sunset, dude. Like they just come out. Sorry for the tangent. So one thing I think we missed was you started building. You started fabbing. Like, how did that come into play?
So I hit the deer, right? Brought the truck in its like lift kit, kind of fake pre-runner state to my wedding. Got a bunch of hilarious pictures taken with it. And on my way home, or on the way to my honeymoon, I had the windows down, and some guy was like, "Is that like a Baja truck?" I just heard him from the back of my head. I'm like, "Oh geez, here we go." And I was just hooked ever since.
Yeah.
And we sat down and discussed, like, sitting there during my honeymoon in the hotel, like figuring out the plan for like how we were going to build the truck. Yeah. So came up with the plan, got it back home. That was in November. Got it home that December. Pulled the bed off. Started to like strip down the frame, get it all cleaned up, and they just dove in head first.
Right on, man. So how did you start fabricating?
So I have always really liked welding and working with metal, doing it in shop class and whatnot. And I was basically a mechanic. And then when I wasn't a mechanic, I worked for a big tech company. And the tech company didn't treat me super great. And I found a great time to leave. And that was around the time that I started dating my wife. And I'm just like, I need to do something, like
something that's fulfilling.
Right.
Yeah, bro.
And with the sleep problems that I have, it made a lot of sense to go and do something that I can run on my own hours.
Incredible.
I can put in a great 14, 12-hour workday. It just needs to be on my schedule. So that gave me a really good opportunity to start fabbing and buying up tooling. And so pretty much everything the last couple of years has gone to build the truck, also results in me building cooler stuff for people, and it just kind of snowballs. Yep.
But were you also like finding some like car people?
So where I live, there's really not a lot of this or off-road in general. There's a big off-road park pretty close by, which was kind of my hope that I'd get to break into that customer base a little bit. But mostly it's been a lot of smaller odd jobs, fixing trailers and fixing boats and stuff that just kind of the locals need.
You got a skill that people need, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
And with how remote we are, there's not a lot of me in that area. So I was able to kind of fit that in. And then as far as like the off-road truck stuff, or just like truck stuff in general that I've been able to do, I do a lot of 3D printing.
Okay.
I have a whole nother separate side business of 3D printing interior parts for trucks.
Awesome.
Like dome lights and switch panels and stuff. So if you want to like mount your aux beam or your switch pros somewhere, like you can buy my item and that will go in the dash. So that kind of fills between the fabricating, that kind of fills in that downtime.
That creativity, that engineering piece.
Yep.
Wonderful, man. Cool. So let's get into this thing.
Sure.
So tell us, what year, make, model is this thing, dude?
This is a 2006 LBZ DURAMAX. Came, like I said, right from Minnesota. And you want me just to go front to back?
Yeah, let's do it, man. So what year is this thing?
2006.
2006. What motor's in this guy?
It is an LBZ DURAMAX, so a 6.6 diesel.
A 6.6 diesel. Wow. We don't often get these on the channel, man. We don't. Are people pretty stoked when they find out it's a diesel?
That is the number one comment I get all the time.
Like, hell yeah.
It's just so uncommon. And it sounds cool, and it's just different.
Heck yeah, man. What made you want to do a diesel instead of a standard truck?
I really wanted a diesel. I wanted an LBZ DURAMAX, and when when I kind of had the idea of kind of building a pre-runner, and maybe that was something I could do, like just combining the two worlds, a cat eye Chevy and a diesel. It just kind of clicked.
Sweet, man. Well, I'm stoked that this worked out for you. I mean, the truck looks beautiful, man. All right, let's start with the front, man. So I see some LSK in there.
Yep.
Tell us about this kit.
So it's an LXK race kit. Got it from Shane. 2.5 coilover, 3.0 bypass. Did all the powder coating myself.
Nice.
And yeah.
Very cool. Do you know what travel numbers are on this thing?
So I haven't measured the front very precisely. I think it's about 15 inches.
Okay.
Strapped.
And then so 4-wheel drive.
Correct.
Wow.
I wanted to retain that part of the truck. It was really
well. You
important
need
to
it,
me.
right? Where you're from.
It makes a lot more sense to have it up here. 'Cause
Yeah.
if I take it down a dirt road or somewhere that's not like high speed, I need to have that capability. So
Yeah. What are these guys?
they are 40-inch BFG KR3s, desert tires.
So with some 40s, we got a bypass right here.
Yep.
We got a 3.0, yeah, 3.0 bypass. Heck yeah. 2.5 coilover.
Correct. The 2x2 bump.
And a 2.0 bump, right?
Yep.
Dude, I bet you're just soaking it up there on those trails, man.
Yeah, we have a lot of cool fire roads, a lot of elevation and kind of sharp turns and whatnot. You have to watch out for trees, but
So this kind of like satisfies that rally piece that you have, huh?
It
the 4-wheel drive, the speed.
definitely gives me something to do.
Hell yeah.
It's very capable of doing what I needed to do, at least in my part of the world.
Right on, man. How's the reaction from people where you're from with this thing?
Nobody knows what it is.
They're just like, it looks cool, but what is it? Huh?
Every once in a while, I get the people that are like, "Oh, it's like Baja, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, pretty much, kind of. It's a right train of thought." So
Yeah.
yeah.
That's so cool though, man. It's so exotic.
Well,
out
and
there.
I get a lot of people that are like, "Well, you don't need a pre-runner in Minnesota. That's dumb." It's like, well, I'm here. Like, I
Yeah.
can come to events. I have a trailer.
Yeah.
I can drive down these amazing dirt roads that we have.
Some
like,
people are weird and they're just mad because they don't have a 4-wheel drive pre-runner with open roads everywhere.
like, if I want to
So
just
suck it.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
if I want to just go get ice cream, like, I'll go get ice cream and something cool. Like,
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about, man. You know, go get some cheeseburgers, bro.
What is someone with a bunch of halogens going to do in 2004 to like upgrade their lights? They're going to HID convert them. So they're HID converted, and in the future I'll have 6 of them on the roof. I've got the brackets for it.
Yeah.
I was trying to go as kind of period correct as I could possibly manage,
I love it, dude.
while still having like modern stuff.
No, it looks great, man. It looks great, dude.
So I'm gonna have Langer do all the shock tuning on it, but I'm waiting until it's caged. I want to make sure all the weight is right and the truck's kind of set up how it's going to be permanently.
Okay.
So yeah, the shocks came from King on LSK's behalf. Shane helped me get those too. So got the whole shock package from them, and right now it's just all stock tuning,
Right.
stock shims and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah. And then so Langer's probably going to get you dialed, man.
Yep.
Those guys can drive. They're pretty wild.
Well, and this is the closest real playground I'll be around, so
Okay.
it makes sense to have them do it.
Absolutely, dude. Those guys are phenomenal at what they do, man. Well, right on. Tell us about these wheels.
They are KMC KM234 grenades, kind of like trophy truck spec, basically. 5.5, 0 back spacing.
Yeah.
And KMC made a Duramax pattern beadlock, and same thing, the Alan Pfluger truck when I was a kid had KMC, so that was an obvious choice for me.
Oh, yeah, dude. So again, Whispering Pines. I don't think we've said it yet. Whispering Pines, welding and fabrication. That's all you.
Yeah, I live in the middle of the Superior National Forest, so my whole kind of shtick is like forestry service truck.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, but it can jump.
But it could jump. It could get around the forest pretty fast.
Yep.
Hell yeah. Okay, man. Let's check out the rear of this thing. So tell us about the rear. Lots of fabrication back here.
Yep, so pretty much the entire back half of the truck is all custom. There were 2 like major things that I wanted on the truck. I wanted to keep the factory frame rails because I think it'd be cool to like pull even a little trailer with it, because it is a diesel after all. And I wanted to keep it leaf sprung. And I get a lot of weird looks when I say that, but like I could have linked it and it would have been super cool and whatever, but it's like a big heavy duty diesel. Devers made the most sense in my brain for that kind of build.
Right.
So yeah, basically did all the tube work so I can tie in a TE Designs cage when I go to do that this winter.
Okay, so
And
that's the plan.
That's the plan, yeah. T cage, PRP seats. I need to get like a bunch of rugged radios and stuff, kind of
Right.
check out the whole interior. So that will be like the next big phase.
Well, right on, man. I mean, it looks like you did a solid job up here. You got that extra up trouble right there. You did the right thing. Notched the frame.
The rear's about 20 inches and it's strapped to 18.
There it is, folks. That's the key to success right there. You got to get that up travel, man. Got to get that up travel. Heck yeah, man. So you got some Devers on here?
Yep. It's like a custom. It's basically a C85. It's just heavier duty for the heavier weight of the truck.
Dever is phenomenal, man. I used to run those on my truck before when I was leaf sprung, and I loved them. Absolutely loved them, man.
They've been
Made
really
it work.
cool. They've answered all my questions. They're always really eager to answer the phone. I've had a really good treatment with them. So
heck yeah.
And then the axle is just the original Duramax axle,
which is a pretty beefy axle already, man.
They're really strong, and they're really heavy, which it's also a full float axle, which I kind of needed for the big wheel spacers to kind of balance out the front and the rear tires.
Right.
Shoemaker Metalworks U-bolt deletes.
Okay.
So that's a U-bolt delete, bump pad, shock mount, all tied into one thing. I really like that part of the axle.
That's a great design. And those guys are out by us, right?
He's in Paris Lake.
Nice, dude. And you're running a triple bypass back here too, 3.0?
Yep, so it's a 3018 triple. I wanted to piggyback. I don't know why. I just thought they looked cool.
Oh, dude, for sure. No, that looks good, man.
I just wish I would have gone with finned reservoirs. I think that's one of my bigger regrets there.
Oh, you're good, man.
So
yeah, I mean, like, this is sick, dude. So tell us about all this.
So trans cooler rack, I think they're 32 row transmission coolers, fans, extinguishers, all that jazz. Plan is to put a fuel cell in this just to shift more of that weight rearwards.
Right.
So I'll be able to just run a single AN line. It's not like a pressure return, kind of like a gas truck would be.
Okay.
It's just the one line off the fuel cell basically that will go to the lift pump, and then that sends it up to the engine. So it'll be really easy to plumb that in. So the wing is kind of my favorite part of the back half of the truck. I needed somewhere to put my chase bar, and I really wanted to lean into that kind of like 90s, 2000s trophy truck look. Like on the Nick Eisenhower truck, he's got the big wing back there. Kind of same idea, and I needed somewhere to route my exhaust up and out, and I wanted to fall somewhere between like a stack, because it's a diesel, and also like kind of trophy truck look. So the exhaust comes out the other side, super clean.
Yeah. We'll go peek at that.
Just kind of tied the whole thing together.
Oh yeah, nice, dude. You got this brake light back here too.
Yep. So chase bar, it's got strobes and whatnot. And then I've got the little Baja Designs one on the back.
Right there.
Try to make the truck as visible as possible.
For sure. Heck yeah, man. Very cool.
Another kind of cool thing on the back part here is
loving all these little details too.
With 3D printing, so these are actually 3D printed pucks. A lot of guys will run ones from like Tisco or whatever, and to buy a block of Delrin is like hundreds of dollars. And I can buy a spool of ABS plastic printed at 100% of infill. It's like a giant solid block of plastic, and I've slammed these spares on top of them like 50 times. So it holds up really well.
That's awesome, man.
That's just another part of the 3D printing side that really leans in with this. Like all the tubing caps are 3D printed. A bunch of the interior junk, and the center console is.
Well, let's go check it out.
Sure.
So this will soon be caged.
Yep. So it's going to get a T Designs cage with their plate kit and everything. It'll have PRPs. Just got done talking to Justin, getting all that figured out. So PRP seats, PRP harnesses. I want to do rugged radios with the intercoms and whatnot. The truck isn't super loud, but I'd like to have it, especially when the bypasses start going and you're flinging rocks. It gets so loud. So
right.
Have the intercoms and whatnot. It'll be 2 seats in the front, 1 in the rear, kind of like old school pre-runner style. Then you can pack coolers and tools and whatever on the sides. And since the truck is so low miles and the interior was just immaculate when I got it, these are literally donor seats. But I really, when I do the cage work, I want to keep as much of the OEM interior in the truck as possible.
Okay.
Maybe even doing like the A-pillars to try to really keep it nice. Just to kind of respect how well it was taken care of all these years. So yeah.
Heck yeah, dude. I mean, I love to hear these plans for this thing, you know?
We're right there.
It's a work in progress. Maybe next year when we come back, we do an update episode?
That's the plan. Yeah.
Keep moving, man. Well, heck yeah, man. Very cool. Well, thank you for sharing, dude.
Yeah, do you want me to open the hood?
Yeah. All right, man. Tell us about what's going on up here. Nice and flush and clean, dude.
So typical diesel engine bay. I've done a lot to tuck a lot of the wiring. Has the crossover tube that kind of bridges the two sides of the suspension together. I really wanted to make this in a fashion that it can tie into the interior cage when that gets done. It'll have all the main engine tubes, maybe a little bit different looking than like a regular cylinder Silverado just because the engine's so much larger. But
Yeah.
the regular engine cage will be able to tie into this, be able to fit around all the existing tubes and whatnot. The ECU moved that way up, get it away from the dirt and the tires and whatnot.
Right.
Like custom panels for the lights, and batteries have been relocated and whatnot. So
Nice and clean, dude. It almost looks stock, bro.
that's the goal.
Yeah,
As
nice
much
and
as I
flush
can.
and clean. Excellent, man. Well, that's freaking awesome, dude. Great job. I'm really excited about this thing. I'm happy to see you making so much progress on it. And, you know, things are always going to be getting in the way. And it's just awesome that regardless, the perseverance, you just keep going, bro.
Just keep going.
That's what's up, bro.
I do a lot of keep going.
Heck yeah. All right, guys. So there you have it. A pre-runner from a place where pre-runners haven't existed. And it's so cool to see that pre-runners are there. It's
also
not
a diesel.
It's not just the truck, you know, it's just like the attitude of this dude, the perseverance, all the challenges that we face to try to build these things and to have fun. And at the end of the day, as long as he's having fun, ripping on those fire roads, finding, you know, off-road trails, dude, starting a movement, who knows, man, maybe he gets somebody else into it. It all starts like that, right? I always imagine that's how it started out here in Michigan. Pretty epic. So really cool to meet Levi. Wishing him the best of luck. If you guys are in the Midwest and you guys are interested in some of his products, please check it out. We'll leave some links right here. Levi, comment on the video, let people find you. He makes a lot of really cool specialty parts. So yeah.
Whispering Pines Fabrication is my business page, and Another Pewter Tahoe is my personal page. So that's where all the truck project is.
Right there, folks. Right there. That's where it is. Well, hey, man, thank you so much. It was a pleasure meeting you. Next year, he's going to have the cage in this thing.
Cage seats,
I'm going to hold him to it. It's too late. The episode's going to come out. You're going to have to do it now.
Perfect.
Damn it. All right, guys. You guys have a good one. We'll see you guys next time. Later.